do, I realized just that transformation for me personally really took place right here at school. And I was really lucky to be joined by an amazing volunteer crew of alumni that banded together over video hangouts weekly for the better part of a year to, it's a bunch of Sudbury Valley people, right, like getting on the phone, so we jabbered enough, but like also really just focus on working with school and coming up with the goals of this and really looking at bringing in a ton of alumni to really, again, honor school and celebrate the past 50 years and look together into the future. So all that to say, it's just really inspiring and exciting to me to look around and see how many of you are dedicating your Saturday to being here and celebrating and reconnecting. It's awesome. And I want to recognize our awesome planning crew, Deborah and Chess and Christy, Kevin, and Olivia's up at the parking lot slaving away at checking people in, but everybody put in a tremendous amount of work to really be here. And so I want to start us off. Another alumni, Missy Nathan, has graciously offered to do a tribute to the staff, so I will hand it off to you, Melissa.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hello. I'm Missy Nathan, and I'm one of the original crew, and my mother was one of the founding staff members, so when I heard about this happening, I was thinking, well, this would be a really nice time to say thank you. So I wanted to take a moment, and they graciously said yes, they would let me do that. So I was here the very first summer before we even opened, and I remember the smell of Lysol and paint, and I was 9 at that time. And I remember the first summer, there were lots of people here, and we ended up starting in the fall with about, 75? Does that sound right, Connor? Yeah. So it was a small crew, and we had a group of staff that were really dedicated, gave of themselves, and were paid in arrears. I don't know how many of you know that, but they really gave so much for all of us. One thing that I wanted to say is that we had an opportunity here to really learn about ourselves, and we owe this opportunity to those who were here before us that put in that time. We knew we were somewhere special. I think the more we walk through life, we realize that even more and more. But we had the freedom to determine how we would spend our day, what we wanted to learn, and we realized that with that freedom came responsibility. We learned how to learn. And those are some key things that a lot of people don't necessarily have the opportunity to do. Sorry, I was trying to get Olivia down. So I'd really like to take a moment to honor the individuals whose vision, dedication, and passion have allowed us to experience this. And so we have a few of the original staff here with us today. So come on up. Do you have any other original staff here today? Lindsay? My mom, Luann Nathan, was one of the original staff, and she's no longer with us. Jan McDaniel, Margaret Pera, Joni Rubin, Marge Wilson, David Chanoff, Michael Dusenberry, Andrea Flynn, Myrna Aronson, and Dennis Flynn were some of the other original staff members. The staff and the founders were guided by a group of trustees. So some of the original trustees included Dan and Hannah, Fred Hilton, Lorna Johnson, Harvey Ammerman, Bill Randall, Alan White, Gene Wilson, Stanley Cass, Wally Rubin, Mark Swartowski, and then later on, Charles Gaines, Joel Gordon, Sheldon Penman, Edna Frank, Barbara Chase, and Dennis Flynn. Are any of the original trustees here today? Okay. Also, as one of the original kids, I often think that at that point, we didn't exactly know how all this was going to turn out, right? I think it turned out pretty good. And you know, we went through some sort of challenges early on, but I wanted to see how many people were here year one in 1968. Raise your hand. And I know many of you traveled a long distance to be here. How many of you traveled a long distance to be here? That's awesome. So, again, with respect, I honor the commitment of those who made this possible. I'd also like to say that we're living their legacy. So, for their efforts, every one of us has been touched by their contribution. So, with that, I'd like to give it back to Allie, but thanks everybody.
Well, thank you, and I will be at this mic for approximately 2 seconds because I actually want to invite Hannah up to say a few words, to mark the occasion, mark the 50th anniversary. No pressure, Hannah.
Ow!
I'm so glad that I'm not a chicken like Danny. I didn't want to give a speech here. I really have nothing to say except that doing this school for 51 years is the best way to lead a meaningful life, which I think Danny and Lindsay will agree with me wholeheartedly. When we started the school, we did it because we wanted the school for our young children. That's true about Marge and Lindsay and us. We had very active, curious, inquisitive children who would not do very well in a classroom, and we didn't know what to do. So we decided we'll make a school for them, and that's how we did it. And then we found this beautiful building, which was really stupid to buy without having a single student except our own kids. But you know, sometimes you make stupid decisions and they're inspired for the rest of your life, because this building has seen so many young people come and grow up to be themselves, because the mission of what we want to do as a school for children is to give them a place to grow themselves to the person that they're destined to be. Not to shove knowledge into their heads or even ideology or anything else. Just support them by being their own selves. And today, I'm talking to some of our graduates, and I feel really good. I think we did well. Our graduates are leading interesting, meaningful, good lives, right? So I need to tell you all, you old people, we have a whole building full of young kids who are full of life, full of invention, adorable, brilliant, so fun to be with, better than any of our own peers or friends. So I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad all of you who were here a long time ago are leading a good, meaningful life.
Woo!
Okay. Thank you, Hannah. So just to kind of close out, I again want to thank every single one of you for coming. And I want to say, just in thinking and reflecting so much on the incredibly hard work and passion and vision that has gone into making the school what it has been for each of us and what it is today, this is also, I'm hoping, not the last time that all of us alumni will be coming together in person and in many other ways to really be making sure that we're carrying this legacy of the school forward into the next 50, so that we're coming back again at the 100th anniversary to celebrate, and so that this place is here to offer so many other people the same experience that we each were able to have. And so on that note, I would encourage each of us to just really reflect on how it is that we can each be a part of that future. I know, this committee was coming over video hangout because we were doing all this organizing from Florida to Arizona, Massachusetts, myself in Alaska. So if I can come up with a way to support the school from Alaska, I know that each of us has ways to do it from here, wherever you are as well, whether that's sending your kids here, whether it's looking into staff opportunities, donating, learning what's going on with the school and just staying connected, telling other folks about it, or continuing to organize events like this. And so in that spirit, I'd love, if anybody does want to talk more about that, just to talk to any one of us organizers, and of course our information is available. I also want to thank all of the amazing volunteers who came and showed up and are helping to make this possible, and I really want to extend a heartfelt thank you on behalf of the full team to Sudbury Valley for allowing the alumni to host this event on campus. I don't think there's any other place that we could have done this, so thank you so much. And then one quick note before I wrap, it sounds like there's some pictures available on the sewing room table. Just on the main lounge table. There's some pictures on the main lounge table. Go ahead and peruse if you'd like. Do we want to offer folks to come up and do a quick photo?
Big group photo?
Group photo?
Let's do it.
Yeah, everybody come on up here. Ellie, who's in the pink shirt and raising up the camera, is going to be our photog. Come on up for a quick group photo. Thank you guys.